Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Thanks for dropping by. We're going to continue on doing some comedy here. We're going to watch the iconic Four Yorkshiremen, the 1948 show. This came up on my feed. I added it to my watch later list, and since it's later, I'm going to watch it. I did notice why it ended up on my feed was that in the thumbnail I saw, Marty Feldman was in it. Marty Feldman, was pretty popular around here. He was a funny guy, make you laugh just looking at you. So I really hadn't thought of him, but he's a pretty funny guy, and I knew he was British, but I never thought he'd be on British TV, or never really thought about that. So he's the main reason why I'm doing this video, because like I said, he could just look at you and crack you up. So now that I'm looking closer at the thumbnail, I see there's some people from Monty Python on there. The other guy, I don't think I recognize at all, but it's hard to tell in the freeze frame. But I don't think I know who the other guy is. So let's watch it. If you like the video, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, and you can always pass the video around. I don't mind. So let's get started.
Who'd have thought, 40 years ago, that we'd be sitting here drinking Chateau de Chasselas?
I would have been glad of the price of a cup of tea then.
Cup of cold tea.
Aye.
Without milk or sugar. Or tea.
And out of a cracked cup at that. Yeah.
We never had a cup. We used to drink out of a rolled up newspaper. The best we could manage was to suck on a piece of damp cloth.
But I often think we were happier then, although we were poor.
Because we were poor.
Aye.
My old dad said to me, he said, money won't bring you happiness, son.
He was right.
Aye.
I was happier then. I had nothing. We used to live in a tiny, tumble-down old house with great holes in the roof. House? You're lucky to have a house. We used to live in one room, 26 of us. All there. No furniture. Half the floor was missing, and we were all huddled in one corner for fear of falling.
Room? You were lucky to have a room. We
Oh, he
used to
looks
have to live in
familiar.
corridor.
Corridor? Oh, I used to dream of living in a corridor. That would have been a palace to us. We used to live in a water tank on rubbish tip. Every morning we'd be woke up by having a load of rotting fish dumped on us. House.
Well, when I said house, I mean 'twere only hole in ground covered by a couple of foot of torn canvas. But it were house to us. Oh, well, we were evicted from our hole in the ground. We had to go and live in the lake.
Hey, you were lucky to have a lake. There were over 150 of us living in a small shoebox in the middle of the road.
Cardboard box.
Right.
Oh, you were lucky. We lived for 3 months in a rolled-up newspaper in a septic tank. Every morning we'd have to get up at 6, clean out rolled-up newspaper, eat a crust of stale bread, then we'd have to work 14 hours at mill, day in, day out, for 6pence a week. And then when we'd come home, Dad would thrash us to sleep with his belt.
Luxury. We used to get up at 3, clean the lake, eat a handful of hot gravel, then we'd work in mill for 20 hours for 2pence a month, then we'd come home and Dad would beat us about the head and neck with a broken bottle. If we were lucky.
Paradise. We had it tough. I used to have to get out at shoebox at midnight, lick road clean, eat a couple of bits of cold gravel, work 23 hours a day at mill for a penny every 4 years, and when we got home, Dad used to slice us in half with a bread knife.
Right. We used to get up in morning at 10:30 at night, half an hour before we'd gone to bed, eat a lump of poison, work 29 hours a day at mill for 8 lifetime, come home, and each night Dad would strangle us and dance about on our graves.
Okay, so that was that was a pretty funny routine. It's so short though. These ones are so short. It was a pretty funny routine. The other guy, okay, the one who's not, I kind of recognize him. He looks vaguely familiar, sort of, but young. He looks familiar, but he's young. So thanks for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to like it, subscribe to the channel, and you know, turn on your notifications, pass the video around. Yeah. All right. So we'll see you next time. Have a nice day.